Welcome back to Indiana Newsdesk. Well, several local businesses experienced a boom or bust reaction when the threat of coronavirus became serious in Indiana. Ethan Burks tells us why people were rushing to gun shops of all places.
You've probably noticed empty grocery aisles and pharmacy shelves picked over, but what you probably didn't notice were people loading up on guns and ammo during this pandemic. After 10 years in the Marine Corps, Matt Barthold opened American Arms Gun Shop on the southwest side of Bloomington. From March 16th to the 21st, his business spiked to heights he'd never seen before.
From the time it opened up at 11 o'clock till 7 o'clock at night, it was packed full.
Barthold says customers lined up to wait 15 to 20 minutes just to talk to someone for help.
It's people who never thought they'd own a gun. They want to own one because they've had more of a scare thinking that now they're going to be stuck at home, or they think somebody's going to now break in. And
Barthold says it's through this sense of fear that came over people when the coronavirus started to spread that brought them into his shop.
But yeah, it has gone up. We get people now who have never owned a firearm, want to come and buy firearms.
When asked if there's anything to compare this to, Barthold says the Sandy Hook tragedy in 2012 is the only other event that resembles a similar increase in firearm sales.
Gun sales went up tremendously because they talk about taking guns away. So it's kind of the same thing.
This time, several politicians went the opposite way. Indiana Attorney General Curtis Hill came out publicly and said this health emergency shouldn't disrupt Hoosiers from their right to bear arms. The Trump administration also declared gun stores an essential business that should stay open during the pandemic.
We want what's best for the community, not just, hey, that's just to sell you something and make money off, because it's not.
Barthold says the profit margin on a new gun isn't very high, only about $20. He says a burst like this isn't healthy for the business, and he'd rather operate under normal circumstances.
It's not a huge profit. If it was, you would see this place just packed full of guns, and it'd have tons of employees working and doing stuff. It's not that way at all.
Despite a massive boom one week, Barthold says he wishes things were back to normal. Just an average 11 to 7 workday, but there's no telling what will happen during these unprecedented times. For Indiana Newsdesk, I'm Ethan Burks.
FBI figures show that March saw the most background checks since the system began in 1998. Gun control advocates worry the surge will lead to greater gun violence, especially among first-time buyers who may not be able to get proper training.